Let's get real. If you're the person who always delivers, why are you still not being seen as the leader you already are? Here's the truth. Being good at your job doesn't automatically position you for your next one. If you're the go-to executor, the problem solver, the fixer, your work might be invisible because it looks effortless. And if your brain works differently, maybe fast, deeply analytical, emotionally intense, you've probably been overlooked more than once. Drop me a yes in the comments if you've ever felt like you're 10 steps ahead but stuck playing small. And if you don't want to do it in the comments, then send it to me in the DMs. I want to see your yes if you felt that way. Let me know. I want to know if this resonates with you. Today's session is about power positioning and how to build a reputation that does the heavy lifting before you're ready to make your next move. Because if you're only starting to show up once you're job searching or aiming for promotion, you're already way behind. What I want for you is this: strategic visibility, clear narrative control, reputation as someone who's already operating at the next level. This isn't about showing off. It's about being seen for the value you already bring. Here's where most brilliant neurodivergent high-performing professionals get stuck. And boy, do we get stuck. You do exceptional work, but because you're fast, efficient, prefer to stay out of the politics, your work blends in. It becomes quiet excellence, and quiet excellence often goes unrewarded. For my clients who think differently, this is extra frustrating. You see the big picture, you connect dots others miss all the time. But if that's not visible, it's not leverageable. Anyone ever told you, wow, I didn't realize how much you were doing until you were gone? Yeah, that. There are 3 key shifts I help clients make to change how they're seen. The first is the narrative shift. You go from task doer to strategic thinker. This means owning your impact out loud, not just what you do, but what that does for the business. What's in it for them? Then there's the visibility shift. You don't wait to be tapped. You create low stakes visibility, stakeholder updates, idea sharing, being findable on LinkedIn, and owning your superpowers. Then there's the relational shift. You cultivate a presence that matches your potential. That might mean building influence in ways that feel natural, not performative. Which of those feels like your current gap? The narrative shift, going from task doer to strategic thinker, the visibility shift, or the relational shift? One of my clients, Amy, was leading high impact projects, but felt completely invisible at the executive table. Her neurodivergent brain helped her spot risks and solve things fast, but she never framed that as leadership. We worked on power positioning. She shifted how she narrated her wins, started briefing decision makers more proactively, and built visibility without networking in a fake way. 6 months later, she was offered a leadership role she didn't even apply for. Not because she was louder, but because she was clearer. This isn't about loud, it's about clear. If this training resonated and you're thinking, that's exactly what I need, I'm tired of being the best kept secret at my company, then I want to invite you to book a free clarity call with me. And if you're like most people, you will get off the phone. Well, off the Zoom, not off the phone. You'll get off the Zoom. And the 2 words you're going to be thinking are calm and clarity. On that call, on that Zoom, we're going to identify what's keeping your leadership invisible, unpack how your brain actually works best, and see whether my executive long game coaching program is the next right step for you. This program is for people who are done playing support roles in other people's stories. and are ready to become the sought after leader themselves. Just send me a message or connect after this training, and I'll get you the booking link. Your next opportunity shouldn't require a reinvention. It should be the logical next step because you've already been showing up like a leader all along. You don't need to do more. You need to be seen differently. Let's make that happen. Thanks for being here. I'm here every Wednesday at this time. And if you ever need the replays, you just reach out and let me know. And I can't wait to see what you do next.